Hi friends, my name is Rohan Balachandra. Today's video is about how to use moneycontrol.com to do basic fundamental analysis. Moneycontrol.com is one of the most comprehensive websites on stock markets and personal finance in the country, and it has a lot of features. I will tell you some of the features, I will tell you some of the things you have to see, and then as you keep learning, as you keep visiting the website, you will learn more about the website and how to use it for your research. So now I will share my screen and go to moneycontrol.com. First thing we need to do is go to moneycontrol.com, and this is the home page of the website. Lot of things, the most recent updates, any announcements, everything will be mentioned in the first page. You can see the Nifty figures, Sensex figures, and then what is the latest news, international and local, whichever is the main news, it will come up. On a Saturday and Sunday, there will be less stock market news. On other days, everything will be related to stock market and some important announcements. Now, first let's go and open a particular page of a particular stock. Let us assume for a second that we are going to see Titan company. It can be any company you want to research. I am, for example, just showing you Titan company as of now. So I type Titan and it gives me options, and I click on Titan company because that's the company I want to see. Once this page is open, this will give you the details of Titan company. For example, it says sector diamond and jewelry. I'm assuming that you don't know anything about stock market, or you know very little about stock market, because most people, even though they have been investing, don't do much research. They don't know how to do research, and that's the reason they find it difficult to invest in stock market. So I am going to go from the basics, teach you a lot of things which you need to see. And here you can see this is the price as on Friday, 3612. It shows that it has fallen 0.41%. It also shows what is the day's range, that is yesterday lowest was this, highest was this figure. Similarly, 52-week range, lowest was this, highest was this. And it shows you on that day how was the movement, how it went up and down in the stock market. If you see here below, Money Control itself has prepared some details. For example, it says what are the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats for the particular company. If you click on these arrows, it will open up and become bigger, and you will get an idea what are the things that the company has researched for you and given. You can read all these things, because the more you read about a company, the more details you get, and accordingly you get confidence, or you don't get confidence to invest in that company. And a lot of ads keep coming up, you can just ignore them. Now here a huge list of things are there. I will not go through everything because it becomes too much to show you in the video. But here look at this, it says opening price, previous close, volume of that particular day, how many shares are bought and sold, lakhs, how many lakhs of transaction has happened worth of those stocks trading on that day, beta value. All this I will not be able to explain, but I am telling you that is available here. The first thing which you can see, and the first thing which you should see, is you should click on financials, because that is when you know whether the company is improving over the years or it is actually deteriorating. So I click on financials, it will directly take me to a page where it will show me what is the revenue, what is the profit for the last 5 years. For example, if you see here, it is showing 2019 revenue, 2020, 21, 22, 23 as on March 31st. So you can see 19,778, 21,051, 21,644, 28,799, 40,575 crores is the annual revenue of Titan company. Now, if you want to see the profit, so when you click on income statement, it is giving you various options. For example, now it is saying quarterly. So this is the quarterly figures: December 2022, March 23, June 23, September 2023, December 2023, up to the latest particular data. And then half yearly, if you click half yearly data, 9 months, the 9 months data, annually, then that is what was shown in the previous option as well. Now let us go to annually, and I had shown you that time 19,778 till 40,575, last 5 years, that was the sales or the revenue. Now if you come slightly lower, and if you see net profit 1,390, 1,496, 979, this was because of COVID, then 2,198, then 3,273. So you can see, except for the COVID, which you can ignore, all the companies would have reported or lower profit during the time, but otherwise it has been increasing, profit has been increasing, And as you can see here, even the sales has been increasing at a good pace year on year. If you want to see the quarterly results, you need to come to this page called quarterly, and then when you see quarterly, again you can look at this 11,609, 10,360, 11,897, 12,529 and 14,164. Now one thing to keep in mind is always you need to check December to December or March to March, June to June, because that is when you know exactly you are doing the correct comparison. Many companies have certain dull periods in certain quarters, do very well in certain quarters. So if you take different quarters, then what happens? You may be comparing a good quarter with a bad quarter and then saying the company is not doing well or doing well. So December 2022, December 2023, that will be the most accurate way to check it. 11,609, 14,164, that is a good growth. And again, you have to see the net profit, because this gives you an idea whether the company is moving forward, progressing, or is actually doing badly. Again here, 912, 1053, not a very big jump, but still there is an improvement in the profit. So this is one thing which you need to see. This is the financials of the company. This is what I am showing you. See, fundamental analysis, basic fundamental analysis. If you want to go into more detail, there is balance sheet. There is balance sheet here also which you can click. Ratios, cash flow. These are all much more advanced topics which I will not cover in this particular video. Now, if I go back to the top of the page, then there is one thing else which you can see here. You can see the graph, and graph will give you a very easy idea of how the stock price has performed over the period. For example, I will do one thing. I will click on, you can see the time periods here, 6 months, 1 year, 5 years. If I put 5 years, you can see over the 5 years how it has gone, right from, let me see the particular figure. Let me see what is the figure. If you can see on the top here, the prices are coming in blue color. You can see here 1,106 and today's rate around 3,600. So that is the jump in the last 5 years. Similarly, if you want maximum, then whatever data available from the year 2000, it will pick up. Around 4 rupees was the price around January, February 2000, and today 3,600. And you can see the progression year by year, how it has gone up or down in certain periods. So this is two things which you saw. One is the profitability, improving the particular net profit and the sales. Then you saw the graph to get an idea that company is doing well, the business is doing well, and the stock price is also doing well. Later, if you want to see more details of the company, for example, if you want to see shareholding, then it takes you and shows you what percentage is held by promoters, what percentage is held by FIs, DIs. All this is very clearly given. This particular research is ideal to be done on a laptop or computer because it gives a lot of information in a particular website. If you do it on a mobile, everything will not be available. Money Control app itself will give you limited information, because an app is to give you quick information, not detailed information, and a website is meant for giving detailed information. So I've shown you two important things which you have to see. If you don't see these two things, there is no reason for you to invest in any stock, how much ever money you are putting. Even if you are putting only 100 rupees, you have to do this research. This is called fundamental analysis, basic fundamental analysis. Then you get an idea what should be the particular action to be taken. And once in 3 months, you need to visit websites and see the quarterly results and then see how the particular company has performed in the last 3 months. If you want to read more about the company, there is something called About, and it writes what is the company's business and what are its products, brand name, etc. etc. Similarly, you can even see at the bottom who are the managers, management of the company, what is the headquarters of the company, and all other details, whether it is a part of any index, etc. etc. Also, one more source of information is always the particular company's website. If you go to Titan website, if you Google it, then a lot of information of the company will come to you, gives you an idea. Similarly, there is a section called Peers, which shows other companies in the same sector. You can see what is the market cap, what is the price earning ratio, price to book ratio, then 1 year, what is the performance, what is the net profit, how big is the company compared to this, what is the debt to equity ratio. All this can be seen very simply in this particular website. I am not going to detail about each particular parameter, but I am showing you what are the things available on the website. Similarly, you can see here under a section called corporate section, you can see what is the bonus given, in which year, what is the ratio, then the split, then any dividends given, what is the percentage of dividends, whatever announcements have been made. For example, it says newspaper publication for unaudited financial results. So all this can be opened and seen, and you can read particular information about the company. It says inside the transaction summary, all particular things. Go through this particular website, and if there are many views for this website, then maybe I can make one more video going into certain details of particular parameters. You can see here price and volume also given, 1 year returns, 3 years returns, 1 week returns, everything is clearly mentioned in this particular website. So this particular video was to give you a brief idea about how to use money control to do research, to do some fundamental analysis. I have not got into detail of all the parameters, but I have asked you and shown you how to visit the website, how to see various different things so that you can do research. Later, maybe if there are sufficient views for the website, I will make one more video with some more details. Hope this video was useful, especially for beginners in stock market. Most people are beginners in stock market, especially in our channel. So we would like to give them certain details which will be helpful for their study. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please type good in the comment section. Bye bye.